everybody, welcome to redcatyoga, and I've brought you to a place where there's some more nature sounds for you to listen to as we work through some yoga moves today. And here we go. So we're going to start seated, get comfortable on the mat, just take notice of your breath and also the places where you are touching the mat. Think of yourself growing from the mat and reaching up through your spine. So with your inhale, you're going to reach up, so working from your pelvis, the core, all the way up your body to your shoulders, and then I want you to roll your shoulders back. So as you inhale, think of yourself extending up like this beautiful mountain behind us. So you're going to reach up, and then as you exhale, relax those shoulders. So as we're doing that, we're going to use our breath just to make circles. So as we inhale, we're going to straighten up our spine. As we exhale, roll those shoulders back. So you can bring your hands in front of you so you can really feel as those shoulders come back. Opening up that chest as the shoulders roll back. So inhale, lift up. And exhale, roll those shoulders and open that chest up. And rotate the shoulders in a different direction. So this time you're lifting up, same thing. Inhale, bringing all that beautiful energy into your body. And as you exhale, roll your shoulders to the front. This time we're going to bring our hands a little more into it. So as we inhale, stretching up. And as you exhale, bring those hands down. So inhale, reaching up. And exhale, blow it all out, float those fingers down. Inhale up. And exhale, flutter those fingers down, stretching those fingers out. Next time as you come up with your inhale, take your gaze up. And exhale, bring your head all the way down to the ground. So you're moving your head with your hands. Inhale, up to the sky. And exhale, rounding down. One more time, bring up. And this time as you roll down, really round that back. Rounding that back as that grace goes down. Good job. And roll those shoulders out again. And relax, shaking out your fingers. Rolling out your hands. Maybe some shakes, no. And yes. Let's bring some affirmations for those no's and yes. So with our yes to being present in our practice today and all that we do today. And saying no to any expectations we have for how the day is going to go, how our practice is going to go today. Okay, so we've worked on our breath. I'd like you to think about your breath as we're working through these movements today. We're going to rotate around and come onto our knees. Get comfortable on our knees here. We're just going to take one more of those inhales and let it go. We're going to raise up with our next one, reaching up high. Inhale. And exhale, coming back down. Inhale. And exhale. This time taking our hands behind us. So we're going to open up that chest. So lift that right shoulder back. Opening up the chest. Check that you're not tensing your shoulders. Open up. Making a nice straight line here with a twist. Maybe take your gaze over to the right. And with an inhale up, we're going to go over to the other side. Open up that chest. That gaze goes over to the left. Inhale, come up. And exhale, roll. And rotate around to the right. And back through center. We're going to come onto all fours. Just going to take some gentle circles. and back again. And coming to a moment of rest where our shoulders and our wrists are aligned. We're going to do like a nice high five, the red cat yoga high five to the mat, all of your weight distributed in all of your fingers from your thumb to your little finger. Push into the ground. And as you exhale, push in, rounding that back. And inhale, come through. Center, rolling those shoulders back. Inhale, back up. And exhale all the way down. And I think it's this time as you're going through your breath with your own rhythm. Exhaling as you push up, push into the mat with your feet. Engaging those lower legs. Keep that engagement as you're moving through your cat-cow. Pushing in with your exhale. But keeping that push as we're moving through our cow. And back through center. Good job. Option here, we're going to push that foot back. You can leave it right here, or you can take that a little bit further. Lifting up and kicking back through that heel, engaging that heel. Gaze goes down to the ground. Option to let that knee and elbow kiss as you come down and move on to the other side. So you can stay right here, or you can lift up, pushing, reaching those fingers, that thumb up towards the sky. Allowing that knee and elbow to kiss on the way down. Gentle movement and back to the other side. Rolling that back with an exhale and inhale back through center. Good job. All right, from here we're going to take that right hand and we're going to reach it underneath. We're going to thread the needle. So you're going to come through your hand and thread the needle, resting your head onto the ground to resting your right ear onto the mat. Remembering to breathe. With an inhale, come up. We're going to take that twist out to this side. Option here, you can take your leg out to the side and reach up. Hand comes down, meets the mat, knee comes back, and we take that once more through. And inhale, pushing up through that left hand, reaching up to the sky. And back down. Good job. We're going to do the same on the other side. You're going to take that left hand, thread it through, comes down to the ground, elbow goes forward. Remembering to breathe. Unwinding that needle. Hand comes back, maybe a little bounce through there, and then your hand comes up into it. Option here to take that leg out to the side too. Hand comes back down, foot comes back in, threading that needle back through. Inhale, reach up, and back through neutral as we come up again. And back onto all fours. And just before we move on, we're going to come down onto our elbows. So option here, you can do a little circle. And comfortable, push those front elbows in. We're going to push up into dolphin. Stretching out those back legs. Really working those legs back and forth. You want to find a moment of stillness. And then I'd like you to come up on your toes and rock back down. So you're pushing up on your toes and coming back down. Up on your toes and back down. Just that gentle, nice stretch through the calves, through the feet. Nice, good job. Back through your knees. We're going to reset, come back up. Taking ourselves back to our knees position. Nice deep breath in. And nice deep breath out. We're going to come up into plank. And here in plank, we're going to take our right leg and take our knee over towards our wrist. And sit ourselves down, uncurling that back leg. Now here, if you have a block or a towel or a blanket, you can bring that underneath this hip right here to support you. What I don't want is you to sit into your hip. You're coming up, keeping your hips straight so they're parallel with the mat and facing towards the short end of your mat. So you're staying up. If you need help with this, bring in that block, that blanket or that towel, book, whatever you have. While you are here, you're gently going to hinge forward to a point which feels good to you. It might be right here, it might still be up here. But if you're coming down, I'd like you to find a place where you can settle and concentrate on being present with your body and the feelings that you're feeling. Return to that breath, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bring that exhale to anywhere that might be feeling tension. It might be your shoulders, it might not even be anything to do with your legs, but it might be your glutes right here. So you're trying to relax them using your breath, inhaling, bring energy, and exhaling, gently easing that muscle. This is a great pose to see the power and control you have over your body with your breath and how you actually can relax. And that doesn't mean just physically, mentally too. So just concentrating on your body, a little scan. Where are you feeling tension? Can you come down a little further? How does that make your body feel moving? You can make a fist, maybe balance your head on the fist. How does that make your body feel? I'm going to leave you in a few moments of silence here. You can listen to the bird sounds. But what I would like you to do is scan in with your body. Maybe if you're feeling some tension in some areas, think of it like a gentle flame flickering. And you're using your breath just to wobble that flame, maybe blow it out so you can relax a little more. Feel free to pause the video and stay right there. This is a pose that is best if you stay in as long as possible. But if you're already, hinge yourself back up. And before we move on, option here to bend that leg at the back and take that hand and make a little twist here. So you're taking your left hand, we're taking your left foot and opening up into a twist. You might need to move your right hand over. Opening up your chest, relax your shoulders. Take your gaze maybe over that back foot. Maybe it's in front of you. You can gently put a little weight on that back, but not where it's going to cause you any pain. And unwinding, dropping that foot down. Taking out any block or blanket you may have used. We're going to reset through downward dog. So pushing up into downward dog. Just going to take my downward dog round. You stay right where you are. Pedal through your downward dog. I'd like you all to bend your knees and then reach those hips up. So as you're reaching the hips up, think of pushing them back like you're being pulled up by a belt. So bend those knees and then feel like you're being lifted by a belt and push back so you're opening up the shoulders. So you're not only lifting up here, you're pushing back with those hands. One more time, bend those knees and feel that gentle pull. Heels reach towards the ground, fingers stretch in front of you, shoulders open, chest proudly beams backwards, gaze between your ankles. And pedal out those feet. Back into downward dog, lifting up that right leg. This time you're going to take your right leg to your left and uncurl that back leg and get comfortable here. Remember, don't collapse into the hip we're keeping that hip up and engaged. So find a place where your hips can stay level with the mat. You're not moving one hip back or forth. They're staying parallel to the mat and they're facing forwards to the front of the short side of your mat. So it's perfectly fine to stay here, but if it's comfortable, hinge down a little bit, just at this, and take a check in with your body. How does it feel? Remember again, option, you can take your block or your book, whatever you have, and place it under that hip to stop it collapsing into the mat. So moving down, take that check in with your body, use your breath. Scan, where are you feeling tension? Have I clenched my jaw? Are my shoulders tense, my neck? Or is it my leg, maybe my right leg? You feel it through the glutes. Maybe it's the angle of the foot at the back, but use your breath. Inhale, bringing energy, and exhale. We come to those moments of silence again where you can scan into your body. But think of your breath as bringing a relief, as though there's a burning candle and you'd like it to be extinguished. And you're gently blowing it out. So your inhale is bringing in that energy, and the exhale is gently blowing that flickering candle out. It's no longer needed. Maybe your tension today is something that isn't physical. Maybe it's a mental little candle you need to blow out and let go. Use your breath. This is your time for you. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. So take this moment of silence, maybe come down a little further, maybe onto that fist or onto the ground. And check in with your body. See if there's any of those little candles you can blow out. Candles of tension. Just like before, feel free to stay where you are and pause this video, or if you're ready, come up onto your fingers, and if you would like, option here to bend that back leg and open up through the chest, taking maybe that gaze back towards the back. Your knee and your ankle are aligned. Open up that chest. Maybe you move this hand over so you can really open up in the chest. You can put a little bit of tension on that back leg if that feels good to you. Make sure that you're not on a joint. And relax. A little push into that hand as we finish. Foot drops down. Curling that back foot, releasing any blankets or books or whatever you have there. And coming back through plank into downward dog. Pedal out those feet again. Push up, feel that belt really push you up, come up on your toes. And push back down on your heels. Up on your toes. And back on your heels. Good job. Lifting up that right leg. Push it to the ceiling. We're going to bring that up towards your foot. Towards your hands. Cupcake in your hands. Make that back leg in about 45 degrees. And come on up into warrior two. Check in with this front knee. Don't let it tilt forward. Push it back. You actively have to do that. Most of our bodies will want us to sink in, but we're looking for a knee and ankle alignment. So we reach out our hands. Gaze goes towards the front. Check in with the back as it slipped down. Move it back up. And as you inhale, reach forward. So you're going to tilt forward and tilt back. Next time on our tilt, we're going to come down. That hand goes in front. That other hand comes up. Gaze goes upwards towards that hand if you can. Little balance challenge here. And coming, inhaling up. Keep that knee bent. Keep that knee pulled out so it's over the ankle. And reverse warrior. Looking up towards a nice curve. Your elbow. Moving with your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, round those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, relax those shoulders into warrior two. Inhale, tilt forward. Don't forget this part before you come down. That keeps the spine nice and straight and protected. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, blow it back all the way out. Gaze goes up towards that elbow. Good job. And as you come forward this time, you're going to round on that front leg and come back into the center. Hands come up to your shins. Straighten that back. Reach, make that nice tabletop with your back. Exhale, round. And come all the way up. Good job. You can stay right where you are. I am going to turn the other way. All right, so you're going to come from here. We're going to inhale all the way up and exhale, blow it all out. And we're going to come down and take the other leg back. So you're going to take back that right leg and open up into warrior two. Checking in again with this left leg. Do you want to pull it in? Pull it back so it's over your ankle. Gaze goes over that front hand. Check in with the back. Is it slipped? Nice, strong, powerful pose. Feel that energy running all the way from your fingers. The balance in your feet both have the same weight. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, back. On your next inhale, coming down. Maybe you take it just here right now. Maybe this side feels different. Or maybe you can take it down to your ankle. Take on that balance challenge. And inhale, come back up. Back through warrior two. And exhale. Curve it round. Good job. And take that nice strong inhale, come up, exhale. Relax those shoulders down, float them down into warrior two. Inhale, tilt forward, and exhale down. Gaze maybe goes up, open up that chest, check you're not slipping. Your high five is towards the front of the side of the mat, the long side. The same way you're looking. And inhale, come up. Exhale, float that shoulders. And with another exhale, we're going to come back. Inhale through center. Exhale, shoulders float down. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, back down. Open up that chest. Check that we've got a nice stack from our fingers all the way down to our other fingers. Inhale, back up. And exhale, back one more time. And on this time, as we come back, we're going to just tilt that foot forward. So you're coming forward into the power pose. Okay, so you're at about 45 degrees. Make sure you've got a nice stable base. So if you need to bring your feet in or out, that's just fine. From here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in through that power pose. And exhale, let it all go. One more time. This time we're going to bend our knees. Inhale. And exhale. Knees go out towards the side. Don't bring them in. Inhale up. And exhale. Knees go out towards the side, towards your feet. Inhale one more time. Exhale all the way down. Hold it here just for a second. And come on up. Good job. You can shake out your legs if you need to. Maybe come up on your toes, rotate, whatever feels good. Check out those hips and hands. We're going to tilt forward. You can bring your block if you have one in front of you, or you can use cupcake hands, whatever is good for you. We're going to move forward, but we're not going to collapse over. We're going to reach forward. So your hips and your legs stay the same. You're going to just hinge forward and reach down towards the ground, towards that block, keeping that nice long spine. Deep breath in, push out. So you're going to push through your whole spine, your lower spine pushes back. It's still parallel with your legs, but you're pushing, making that nice elongated spine from the top of your head all the way to your sits bones. Nice, straight, engaged core. And taking that left hand, putting it down on the ground, you're going to open up into a little twist here. Everything in the base stays the same. Maybe your gaze goes up to your thumb. Open up that chest. Back through center, switch those hands. And making sure you're not tilting your hips. Open up there. You might feel, even though you're not changing your base, as you move through this with your own breath, you might feel that the tension is changing from the inside of your thighs. That's okay, just be aware of that. And back through center. We're going to push up the same way, no curving of no C-curve of your back. You want to use the block, cup hands up, but using your core, bring yourself back up. Good job. Shake it all out. We're going to windshield wiper our feet in. Move them as they feel good to you. Shake everything out. Good job, and come down to the mat. We're going to do a little stretch here before we finish. So bringing in that left foot into your thigh. No pressure on your knee. Inhale, lift up that body. That nice, feel that string pulling your spine up so it's nice and engaged. Feel that power in your core. We're going to take our arms in to just check that we've got a nice long spine. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge over. Again, we're not collapsing our shoulders. We're using our core to come down to the ground. To reach the ground, you might be able to reach to your foot. You might reach to the ground in front of you. You might be up on your thigh. But I want you to keep your spine nice and long. So wherever you are, just staying there for a breath. Inhale. Feel that energy, that power. And exhale, let everything go. On the next inhale, keeping that straight spine, come on up. We're going to switch it out to the other side. Noticing this side might feel different. Inhale, feel that nice long spine. Exhale. We're going to exhale down, keeping engaged, no collapsing bodies. We're keeping nice and strong as we reach towards our toes. Maybe it's the ground, maybe we're up here. Whatever feels good for you today. This is a nice stretch. We're getting towards the end. But roll your shoulders back wherever you are. Don't bring those shoulders up nice and tense. Relax them down. Inhale, reach out that spine. Exhale, see if you can ease a little bit further in. Relaxing that right leg down. Don't let it move up. And inhale again, nice and controlled all the way up. Feet come together. It's going to do a little rock back and forth here. Maybe you clasp your hands here. Deep breath in. Blow it all out as you let your hips relax into this pose. And over onto your back. You have earned a little lay down. But first of all, before we really relax, you're going to hug in those knees and massage your back here. Give yourself a big hug for all the work you've done. For helping your body and mind today. Good job. Uncross your legs, go over to the other side. The way that feels a little bit different. And continue to rock back and forth. Just before we finish, push one of those legs back, holding on to your shin, not your knee. Just pull it in. Feel that engagement. Kick that heel so you feel that power and strength all the way through your body. Inhale, hug in that right knee. And exhale, relax those shoulders into the mat. One more inhale, kick through the heel. And exhale, let it all go. Switching out, holding that left knee in, hugging it in. Kick through that heel, powerful legs. Inhale, squeezing and hugging that leg in. That left leg, give that some love too. Kick through the heel. And exhale, let everything go. One more big inhale, kick through the heel. And then relax everything, let it go. Good job. Move through any pose that feels good to you. Maybe it's a windshield wiper. Maybe you want to continue hugging your legs in. Just take a moment, maybe some circles. Just take a moment to think what would feel good for your body now. Maybe it's a happy baby. Maybe you just want to get down and just lay down for a minute. Just before you leave, I would like you to get into a position that's comfortable to you. So maybe a laying position. Maybe it's seated, maybe it's child pose. Just take a moment to get into that mindset. I'm going to come on up and sit up to guide you a little bit as you relax. But your mission is to find some space that you can relax in, some position that is comfortable to you. And I would like you just to find that space and to relax. Take a moment of gratitude to thank yourself for coming and practicing with me today. Taking time for you. As you lay here, there is nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just be with yourself. Just to find a moment of stillness. I don't know if you can hear the wind today. If you can, imagine that wind blowing over your body. So gently from your feet, all the way up through your body, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your pelvis, your back, to your shoulders. Think of the breeze as being your inhale and exhale. So as you inhale, the breeze is coming up your body, checking in and helping everything relax. And as the wind blows the other way, as the breeze goes down, you're exhaling away any tension you have, melting into the mat or wherever you are, your seat. Just let all of those worries melt away. This is not a time for you to engage with them. Treat them like clouds passing, just like the clouds above, passing away. You notice them, but you're not engaging them. Feel the breeze. Notice any sounds that you're hearing. If you're hearing this video, you might hear some whirring of some airplanes, but you might also hear the birds. Hone in on the birds. Notice that there's beauty around you even when there's hustle and bustle. That you can choose to focus or to find the beauty in the world around you. If you're ready, bring yourself back to the presence using the sound. Maybe that beautiful sound of the birds. Bring some movement back into your body. Maybe you need a gentle roll of your wrists or your feet. Maybe you're ready for a big stretch. Making your way back into the present moment. Hopefully you feel a little more relaxed, a little more ready to find the bird song, the beauty in the world around you today. As you make your way into whatever you have going on today, Thank you so much for coming. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe. You just press the button, which is the red cat yoga symbol, to subscribe, or hit the subscribe button below. So you don't miss any of these. I try to be in a lovely location. I hope you're in a beautiful location today and that you can focus on the beauty around you.